And I really need to win this because I have lost multiple times.
Let's go through the
Yeah,
rows.
it's so long, it's hilarious.
Yeah, why
It's
not?
modern art, absolute modern art. You know what? Let's give it to you guys to decide this. Go onto the Instagram at Salford Weekly and tell us who's won. Hold it up again, Katie. There you go.
After a well-fought competition, you decided who won in the first Emma versus Katie.
It's a jam-packed show this evening. Here's what's coming up.
We take a look behind the scenes of the launch of the brand new cohort of Shock Radio.
I'm here at Salford Observatory for World Space Week.
And I'm here in Salford celebrating Oktoberfest.
I am so excited for this show.
Me too. Now, Emma, did you know it's World Space Week?
No, I didn't, but our reporter Sam took a trip to Salford Observatory to tell us more about it.
World Space Week is an annual celebration organised by the UN every year from the 4th to the 10th of October since 1999. This year the theme is space and climate change, so I came to Salford Observatory to find out more. Here, Salford Astronomical Society meet every Wednesday to share their passion for space. Mike's been a member since 1971 and he chatted to me about the observatory.
Salford Astronomical Society has a lot to offer the general public, particularly in the Salford area. What we want to do is engage with the public, engage with youngsters, bring them in, let them understand some of basically the universe that we live in. You know, it's a wonderful thing, and there are wonders and things out there that even with modest equipment people can look at and they can see for themselves. When we look through this telescope, this marvellous telescope, we can see other galaxies, we can see nebula, we can see areas where stars are forming and evolving. We can chart the progress of stars going through their lifetime, because each star, like we do, it has a lifetime. And when you actually look through a telescope and you're looking at an object, you're not looking at it how it is now. Because the light from a lot of these objects set off from them thousands or even millions of years ago. We're seeing them how they were those millions of years back in time. So it's, not only is it a telescope, but it's also a time machine, and it's allowing you to look back in time. I think the Space Week is really important because what it does is it brings back into the public forefront the fact that a lot of what we know now actually derives from space science. What we did over history, we learnt the stars, how they corresponded to various seasons on Earth, which then allowed people to plant crops. It's also assisted with things like understanding tidetables, because space is one of the things where it's an overall, as a science, it encompasses every other science.
And now space can be used to monitor rising sea levels and ocean temperatures. Yet it's not always a good thing with the amount of space satellites there are. There is over 170 million pieces of space debris floating around, causing litter pollution outside of the Earth. Sam Stimpson, Salford Observatory.
Thanks, Sam. I didn't even know there was a space observatory in Salford.
Me neither. We should take a trip. You fancy it?
Oh, I would absolutely love that.
Now, from the stars in the sky to the stars of Strictly Come Dancing, here's Bethan with the entertainment news.
Well, girls, it is cosy season, and do you know what that means? There are some good watches back on the TV for those dark nights in. Get yourself a nice cup of tea, a nice slice of cake, and sit down and get all comfy on the sofa. Ooh. Because Strictly is back.
So
we are
excited.
on week 3, which is movie week, my personal favourite. I like seeing all the costumes, the crazy hair and makeup. It's really cool, isn't it? They're
really
good.
cool. It's the best.
The team is so talented.
Aren't they?
Every year I'm like, wow.
It's the costumes.
Yes.
God, I
Yes.
want one. It's my dream. I would love it.
One day.
One day, we'll get that. So the professionals actually kicked off the show this week with their Minion medley routine, which was absolutely incredible. There were some backflips, we had Gru, we had all the aesthetics. Everyone was yellow. It was amazing. I loved it.
Wow.
It was great, isn't it?
That.
Yeah. So Tasha, our Love Island star this week, she topped the leaderboard with her Barbie What Was I Made For rumba routine with Aliash.
I
look
bet
gorgeous.
that. Like, I feel like I should watch it more because I haven't really been watching as much this season.
Yeah.
But that song, beautiful, and I can just imagine with that sort of dance as well. And she's such a beautiful dancer.
She was made to
Such
dance. She's
beautiful.
amazing. And
She-
she looks such
she
like
is.
Barbie. She is a Barbie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
literally.
perfect casting.
Isn't it? Yeah, she's absolutely incredible. Yeah, she topped our leaderboard this week. And we actually had to say goodbye to Toya this week. She did a samba routine to Poor Unfortunate Souls from The Little Mermaid, which is a personal favourite film of mine.
Yeah, and it's like spooky season, so it's perfect.
Exactly, yeah.
that's
I
true.
mean, her costume, absolutely incredible. The wig, the face paint, everything. But no, judges, not a fan. No.
I feel like samba's a hard dance though.
It
Like,
is, and that
I don't
song
think
didn't
I'd be
quite
very
fit
good
it.
at that sort of dance, to be honest with you.
It's, yeah, high energy.
Yeah, I wear the trainers, I can't do the dance.
Yeah.
And we also have Bake Off back on our screens, which is just perfect for this time of year, I think, getting nice and cosy with a nice bake. I've had so many people actually baking along with the professionals and making their own cakes
I
and
should do
everything.
that.
My
How
mum
nice
does
is
it.
that?
My mum, she
Really?
picks a bake every week and does that. Although Battenberg scared her off in the first week, I
It's a
think.
difficult one, isn't it?
I don't think I could do that.
No, good though, aren't they?
Try.
Well, this week was Bread Week, which I think is a personal nightmare for mine. Paul Hollywood, Mr. Breadman himself, is so hard on the contestants. And he, you know, is quite sneaky with those handshakes, isn't he? You don't get many.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
But we got one in the first week this year, so I was like, is he going to be really lenient,
Yeah.
or is the standard just through the roof?
Isn't it? Yeah, it's just a tough one. So Dylan this week won Star Baker, bless him. Absolutely incredible, such an amazing baker. I have high hopes for him, although he did struggle and actually came last in the technical.
Wow.
But he managed to pick himself up with Star Baker, so he's doing all right, isn't he?
Yeah, turn around.
I think the showstopper though can really change the whole game.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah,
it's
if it goes
insane
wrong,
what they do,
you're
but
right,
it's
yeah.
like that's what you need to have your focus on, really, because like you can pull it all back.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, no, I agree with you. And unfortunately, we saw John leave this week, and he was actually Star Baker on the first week. So
He was doing so
It's
well.
shocking.
so
he's
well.
struggling, yeah.
It's very easy though, because I feel like the thing is that you can be so good at some bakes, and then bread is such a different sort of like thing. I don't know, in my head, as a
Yeah.
non-real baker, really. In my head, that's so different to like be good at all different sorts.
I know,
so.
yeah, I think it's hard to perfect bread, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely, especially with Paul Hollywood in the tent.
Yes.
You'd have a sweat
All
on,
the
wouldn't
eyes on you, yeah, pressure.
Yeah.
I know, I agree. But yeah, I don't think I'm not a bread person. I like a cupcake.
I get that.
But yeah.
Well, thank you so much for that, Bedford. Now it's time for one of my favourite parts of the show.
Yes, me too. It's challenge
ready.
time. Prepare to lose, Emma.
Dream on, loser.
First, who won last week's challenge?
Oh, I'm ready. Well, it's time to find out. Last week, you voted for who drew the best portrait on a butternut squash.
Drum roll, please. And the winner is.
I won! Ah, there you go. Just got told.
Not only did you win, everybody voted for you.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the love. I feel like I should be holding an award right now, and just be like, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I needed that. Maybe everyone felt sorry for me or something. But
It
yeah.
was better because it actually looked like me. Mine was just like.
Oh, I think we've just been told that the butternut squash is over here. The winning butternut squash. I feel like I should be holding it like an award.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I actually left. Oh,
I'm joking. Sorry.
shut up. So there you go. Winning butternut squash. I feel so honoured to have won this challenge. I'm acting like I've won the whole thing, but
Well,
just
I'm a gracious loser.
I'm
I
getting
think
prepared.
you deserved it.
Oh, this is making me feel bad. I always just have a go when I lose. But yeah, I really appreciate it. But you were a great contender. And this week, I need to keep up my winning streak.
It could be mine. Could be my week. It's time to find out who's going to win the challenge this week. What is it, Emma? What have we got to do?
Well, we have got to have a load of balloons, basically. We've been given a load of balloons and we've got to keep them in the air for the longest time.
We do, but we've got to stay in a square.
Yeah.
We did this earlier. Let's take a look.
It is challenge time. Are you ready, Katie?
It's about to go down.
You're going to go down. That's what you mean. That's what you mean, really.
We'll see.
Really. So we have been told by the producer that we have to keep these two balloons up, well, two each, in the air while we're in this little square that we're surrounded by, and just keep them up in 2 minutes.
2 whole minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure how long I'm going to last with this. I'm going to try my very best, But we're going to see. We're going to see. How are you feeling about this challenge? Good?
Generally very nervous, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Me too. But I'm excited to win. Ultimately.
Wow.
It's butternut squash round 2. Let's go.
I guess.
Let's go.
Only time will tell.
That's very true. So I guess we're going to count ourselves into it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
5.
Oh, we're going 5, 4, 3, 1. Let's go. Oh no, this has already started terribly. Oh! Okay, wait. Can you go? Oh no. Okay, I'm down to 1.
Both on one each.
Oh, are we both on one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I think the tactic I'm going to use is light touches. Oh my gosh. Probably is where I'm so tall, I'll probably block you in the camera.
Really are.
I know.
Oh.
Wearing like stilts. God, who knows. This is very... You know what? I think I've got a tactic here.
Oh yeah,
It's
what's
like-
your tactic? Tell me about it.
I actually would rather not. I like to keep my tactics to myself. I'm really smart like that.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
You are competitive, aren't you?
I know, it all comes out of me on this show, to be fair.
I think we're going to fall
I
out.
know. Wait till the end of the series. No longer speaking. God.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh! I know.
Here we go. I know.
Those
I've got
buttons
this.
to the show's
I've got
going to be
this.
awkward, aren't they, when we hate each
I know, it's all actually an act. We actually don't. God, no.
This is
but
hard.
I
shoulders
actually
are
I have faith. Literally, I know. I'm getting a bit out of breath here. Also, I keep blocking you. I'm just coming in front.
That's all right. It's competition.
It
I
is
get
competition. Oh, I think I just hit the lights. But my arms are very long though, so it means that I put it up really high.
Which is good for you. My arms don't benefit from the same level.
I know, but they're really weak. You know, I'm thinking about starting rugby.
Oh, you should.
Yeah. I really want to be like this. Might sound a bit dry, but I was speaking to Cam about this before actually when he was on the show. I want to be like an absolute athlete, like a weapon.
Do it.
But it's just, I just don't think my stamina's really gonna let me to do that.
I think some people were made to be athletes and some people were made to be couch potatoes. And I fit in the latter part of that.
No, yeah, I do get that. I think we work hard though. We couch potatoes we're entertaining people, you know.
It's knackering.
I
Right,
know.
we've got 4 seconds. 3.
Oh gosh. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Well, we both got 1.
What does this mean?
What does this mean? I think we might have to do a rock, paper, scissors again.
Right.
Right. Are you ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, and then we go.
We've got to be really serious about this, Katie. Like, serious eyes.
I'm into it.
The balloon's going on the floor. You ready?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Shoot! Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I guess
I'm a winner, baby.
it's fine. It's all right. I did win last week, so I have to know last week. I can't win all of them. It's okay.
You really can't.
I'm working on being a better loser. So, yes.
But do you know why we're both winners, Emma?
Why are we both winners?
Because Shock Radio is back.
That is very, very true. And we both have our very own shows there, don't we?
We
with our 2
do.
co-hosts. Very, very exciting. And there's lots of exciting things coming up this year with Shock.
Yeah.
A brand new team, brand new presenters. It's looking good. So why don't we see what they're up to?
Oh, please.
Shock Radio is back for the 2024 academic year with new imaging, new shows and new studios. It all started at 9 o'clock on Monday morning when Ollie and Luke went live with the first breakfast show of the year.
Breakfast with Ollie and Luke.
If you're with me, make some noise!
You're listening to the sound of Salford.
This is Shock Radio Breakfast.
Hello and good morning. You are listening to Shock Radio. It's 9 a.m. on the 7th of October. I'm Oliver Sykes and you're...
And I am Luke Jones. This is Shock.
This year, Shock has welcomed over 80 new shows, including our 12 breakfast and drive time slots. It's also seen the introduction of Shock Hits and Shock Indie and the return of Shock Introducing and Live and Direct.
It's not just music either, with weekly sport and news shows broadcasting every Wednesday. Our studios have received a facelift too. It's been 9 years since they were installed, and they've both had a fresh lick of paint and a spot of branding added here and there.
We've got loads of exciting things in the pipeline over the next year, so make sure you tune in.
Absolutely. But for now, we should say goodbye.
We should indeed. Thank you so much for listening, and I think there is only one way to go out.
Absolutely. Come on, feel the noise.
Baby, baby, baby.
You can catch me and Tom Turner every Thursday morning, 9 to 11 on Morning Glory. It's full of indie bangers, interviews with up-and-coming artists, and a healthy dose of tomfoolery to get you ready for the weekend.
Sounds good. And if you're up early on a Wednesday, me and Anna Stelfox will be starting off your morning the right way. But, of course, after we've had our coffee.
To view the full schedule or listen live to the sound of Salford, you can head to shockradio.co.uk.
Now, we're well into October and Cami has been making the most of it at Oktoberfest across Salford.
Guten Tag! Oktoberfest celebrations are taking place all over the world at this very moment, and I'm here in Salford at Media City to see what all the fuss is about. In the last 20 years, millions of litres of beer have been drank at Oktoberfest, and in 2014, 7.7 million litres were drank. That is the most of any year. Pretty impressive.
So, here at Hot House in Media City, which is our creative hub right in the heart of Media City here, and our aim with this space is to bring the whole of the Media City community here together to network, socialise, catch up, collaborate, and we're back after the summer break, so we thought why not put on an Oktoberfest event. Let's get some free bratwurst, German beer, Chris Hawkins doing a quiz. What more could you want?
So I've got a traditional German beer and a traditional German bratwurst. Let's have a taste. Unbelievable. You can't beat it. You can't.
So we do a lot of community events here at Hot House. We do summer socials, we do networking events where we partner with the likes of the University of Salford, and we're just about to introduce some winter workshops as well. So this space is really thriving on the event scene really in Media City at the moment.
So we are absolutely Oktoberfested out here at Hot House in Media City. I think it's about time I grab another beer. Auf Wiedersehen.
Media City isn't the only place celebrating Oktoberfest this week. I'm here at the University of Salford Atmosphere Student Union to see how they're celebrating Oktoberfest.
The ongoing tradition, and you know, like when you carry something on so long, people just love it and enjoy it, and no matter how many years, like I've been at Salford for 4 years and it's still the same excitement building up. Like we sold out 2 weeks in advance. Like it's good to show. Exactly, yeah, it's amazing. I mean, when the band come, they're so good. They're hilarious as well. It just gets everyone up on the feet dancing.
An Umpire band is a traditional German band that generally started in Bavaria, and it traditionally starts on the 21st of September when you're actually in Germany, and it's generally done and dusted by mid-October. But since it's become a UK tradition, Oktoberfest can last from August to December. So that keeps us busy. Okay, so traditional, obviously, the swaying pieces always go down well, so we do a couple of the sort of German traditional numbers. But then we very quickly realised when the band started 11 years ago that actually people don't want too much of that. So we write a lot of mashups, we do a lot of sort of pop, current music. And I think my current favourite is probably Arctic Monkeys When the Sun Goes Down.
Well, that's it from Oktoberfest at Salford this year. I'm off to enjoy a few more of these. Auf Wiedersehen.
Thanks, Cammy. Really kind of you to take one for the team there.
Yeah, I know we should get ourselves to that.
We should. I feel like we really missed out.
I know. So I've been every other year, and it's so good. Like I've been to the Atmosphere event. I'm just stoked that I couldn't go yesterday, but it did look so much fun. My housemates all went. And I know some of my housemates also dressed up and everything in the little outfits. So
I love it. We missed a trick. We should have dressed up this week.
I know. And I can't even go next year. So you have to send me loads of videos with you though.
You can be my +1.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Along.
There you go. Yeah, I'll make myself invited. But sounds good. Sounds good. Have you done anything to Oktoberfest before, or?
I have. So I used to work in a restaurant, and we always had like the big steins. And
oh, did you?
Some good German beer.
The thing is, I only just recently got into beer. So I feel like it's
all
right actually. Ooh, with a pretzel.
Yeah, it's very Oktoberfest. Big pretzel, some sauerkraut.
Oh, maybe I'll have to get on that. Maybe next year. Now I think it's time for some sport. So let's head to Amy.
I'm Amy McGregor, and this is your Shock Sport Weekly Roundup. Manchester City men clinched a very narrow win over London side Fulham at the Etihad last Saturday, with the Blues winning 3-2 with goals from Kovacic and Doku. On the other side of the city, Manchester United made the journey down to Villa Park to face a dangerous Aston Villa, who were coming off the back of a huge 1-0 win against Bayern Munich. However, Sunday's clash ended 0-0 with Marcus Rashford almost receiving a second yellow card and narrowly avoiding being sent off the pitch. Man City women picked up a 2-0 win over West Ham at home as they prepare to face Barcelona in the Champions League this week. Manchester United women, however, had their game postponed against Chelsea due to increased fixture congestion, as the women's game still tries to navigate an ever-increasing schedule. Going more local now, Salford City claimed a much-needed win over fellow League Two side AFC Wimbledon, winning 1-0 thanks to a strike from Junior Luamba in the 84th minute. Carl Robinson was pleased with the win post-match and said this process is all part of the club's rebuild, and said he is excited with the direction the club is going in as they move from 20th to 15th place in the league. In rugby, Salford Red Devils suffered defeat to Lee Leopards as the game ended 14-6 to Lee, allowing them to knock Salford out of the playoffs. And Lee are now only 80 minutes away from a grand final debut. I've been Amy McGregor, and that was your Shock Sport Weekly Roundup.
Thanks, Amy. Now, let's get quizzical. Quizzical.
God, that was great. That was great.
Oh, we're not doing another one.
Oh,
Got a bit too excited.
Sorry.
Got a bit too excited.
We were planning this before we even came on. I was literally like talking about singing as if it came onto screen. I was like, I'm ready. I've been practicing for this moment.
I can already imagine the producer red-faced right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely embarrassed for us all.
Well, I'm red-haired, so.
There you go. Bringing it for all of us.
Well, I'm super, super excited for the quiz.
Me too.
This week, space themed, you know. It's like I'm on a rocket ship.
It's space themed.
It is space themed.
Oh, dearie me.
It is space themed, but it is space themed, open to interpretation.
I'll take that.
Interpretation.
Okay.
So, the first question today. So, the Big Dipper, which looks like a ladle, which can be viewed, it's the most viewed one in the Northern Hemisphere, very clear sky. How many stars make up the Big Dipper?
Oh, dearie me. Oh. Wait, is that different answers or do you have to guess?
You have to guess.
I'm going to draw.
Oh, do you want me to give you, yes. However, it's actually recently not been called a constellation. It's now an Alstom. I will be saying that wrong, but it's not a constellation anymore.
Right.
Yeah, I know. It was big news, I think, a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
yeah.
no way. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Joe would know that.
Who?
Sam.
Yes,
yeah, she would. We will next week when we've been to Salford Observatory. There you go. We're already pros.
Right,
so we're just going to guess for a random. Wait. I've been drawing an image.
Oh,
give me a second.
Okay.
I'm an artist now. You see, I've won the competition, and now I've become an artist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go. Let's go for this. It's definitely wrong.
Are we ready? And go. 5, 13. 13.
All I'm thinking is that's how many it took to draw that.
Oh, you know, I like that thinking.
Fair. I thought I'd do artist work.
Looks like a note.
It does. It looks like music
It does.
notes.
And then I realised it has that little other side.
What's the right answer?
The right answer is 7. So, Katie, you are closest.
Thank you very much.
You know what? Instead of doing points this week, should we do stars?
Yeah,
1 star,
absolutely.
and then we can add a click in. 1 star.
Well, technically, I've got 13 stars drew on my board, so I think.
Okay, head start there.
Getting ahead.
Now, talking about stars, Salford is known by many people as the City of Stars. Now, what is the motto? So the motto, well, what is the motto? Yes, what is Salford's motto? So it is Salus Populi Supreme Lex. Now the translation for that is what I'll be asking. Is it A, no, trust me on this one. Okay. Is it A, the people are the cogs in the Salford machine? Or B, the welfare of the people is the highest law?
Okay, I'm going to go for this.
A or B?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even write A or B.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. And Katie, another star for you. B. I made up the first one. I thought it was quite catchy then.
I got too excited.
Absolutely. And third and final question for today. Emma, you've got some redemption here.
Yeah.
Come on. So,
ready.
what park that is located in Salford was one of the first public parks in the country?
Oh.
Which one? Located here in Salford.
I think I
just a walk away.
I think I've got it. I might be wrong.
I actually only know one park, so.
3, 2, 1. Peel Park! Goes to Emma!
I don't actually know if that's a park.
I got one.
I just thought there's a house there.
No.
Well, you know what? You may have won, Katie, but it's all right because I did get one answer correct.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
And you won last week.
I did. Yeah, see, we even it out. We
do.
I loved that. Thank you very much for
Well,
that.
thank you.
Yeah,
thank
thanks,
you for
Larissa.
having me again.
No,
And I'll see you
anytime.
next week for another round of
next-
Quizzical.
Yeah, we'll sing again. That's all for today. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you again next week.
Bye.